Hey everyone, Sean Lou from the Stash Bin, and if you read the description above the title of this video, it's a custom request. I am not a customizer, far from it. I know some basic fixing techniques and tools and stuff when it comes to fixing toys, but ideally I'm not a customizer and I don't know it that well. And pretty much if you collect a lot of figures, you're gonna break a lot of stuff along the way. And either you throw it out or you just keep it like me and hope that someday you'll fix it. And even up until now, after like 3 years of seriously collecting, I don't know how to fix them. So this is a custom request for anybody out there who's watching this who can help me out. I'm willing to pay you, and I know you guys are probably watching like, oh, that's such an easy fix, but I'm willing to pay somebody if they can fix my figures, because I don't want to throw these out. And I don't want to buy a new one because these were really hard to find in where I'm from. So just want to, someone help me out. Someone just help me out, please. Okay, so recently this is my Bruce Wayne figure, and it broke. The peg broke off. So it broke off right here. Oops, won't be able to really see it unless I zoom in. Let me try zooming in. There we go. So it broke off. Here's the little peg, and it broke off here. It just broke off, and I spoke to a few customers, Anthony Customs, and he said that you just need to put a screw here and like glue and like make it thick enough. But it broke, and I don't even know how to do that. So if any customizer wants to take this and fix this for me, I'm willing to pay and ship. That's one. And or if another technique, if you're gonna put a screw here, like a screw, and just put the head on. I'm hoping that you don't just put it on top, like the head on top of the neck like that. It's kind of, I want it to be a little elevated, just like that. You know, a little elevated, not too high. Because if you just put the head back on, it's too low. But if you just give a little bit of height, it gives it a longer neck. That's what I want, a little bit of height. So, and I want this to be filled in with epoxy if it's possible, and painted and stuff. If this can be fixed, I want this to be fixed. I'm a big fan of Batman, so I want this to be fixed. That's one commission. The next one I would like for someone to help me fix is this Buffy figure. Now the reason I want this figure to be fixed because I can't find this figure. I'm not willing to pay or search for it online if it's possibly can be fixed. So what happened was that the peg broke off the leg. See? And I guess I tried to glue it in here and then tried to separately put it back in like that, but it just won't hold. And I guess the way to fix it is like putting in a screw here and screwing it onto this and then putting it. And the reason why I want to keep this, not so much because I want a Buffy figure, is I actually want to use this body as a base for a Mary Jane head, ideally a Mary Jane body, you know. So I actually want to like fix the body. If a customizer out there can fix this for me, fix this leg hip area, it would mean a lot. I will pay for the shipping and pay for whatever cost, whatever you need to get done. Maybe we'll work something out, but I'm willing to pay. I want to make it clear that I can't do this, and I'm willing to hire somebody or find somebody that can do it for me. So fix this broken hip for me. That's another one. That's another commission I'm willing to pay for. Another one is where it is. Oh, this Magneto. This is the original from Marvel Legends. Let me just fix the zoom. Don't need to be that big. Put my hand up. Okay, so this is the X-Men. Why X-Men Classics? Oh yeah. Anyways, what I want is I have both figures. I got the head in a trade, and what I want is a swappable head. I want to be able to remove this head and change this, put this one in there. Like a swappable head. Just very simple. I would do it myself, but that's the thing, I'm not a customizer, so I want someone to do it for me. Please just swap this and I can swap this. A swappable head, you know? Simple. I like to think it's simple to a customizer standards. Not easy for someone like me. So just a changeable head. That's about it. Next commission is the Abomination. Actually, you know what? Before that, let's go to Catwoman. This is a Catwoman that I recently picked up in a lot. This would be my second Catwoman figure, but it was in bad condition, unfortunately. One, that the person who owned this prior to me super glued this leg, so it has no articulation on the boot. I can't turn it. I can turn this one, but this one I can't turn. So if there's a customizer who thinks you can separate this and make this articulated, please, if you can do that for me. Another thing too is that the thing is this right here, this peg, it fits in this arm and it articulates, but it's too stiff. It's way too stiff. So I want somebody to, like, the customizer, to drill this a little bit bigger so this can move freely, because it feels like if I turn this is gonna break the peg. And another thing too, since this is my second Catwoman, I was hoping that a customizer can remove the goggles and make this, and put the goggles on the forehead. Put her goggles onto the forehead and then fill the holes in with epoxy and then paint the face, and, like, you know, just, you know, so I have a variant to my original one. And yeah, and if you look at the face too, another thing, if you look at the face, it's kind of like, it's a bit of like a tan line on the lips, which I never really understood why I had that, but I want to even out the paint job on the face. She looks like she has like a tan line of a beard or goatee. So yes, what I want on this one is articulate the boot, because it can't turn. Articulate the boot so you can't move at all. Super glued. The arm, I want it to be a hole a little bit bigger on the arm, that right there, so this fits in there and moves freely, because it's too tight and that's gonna break the peg definitely. I want the goggles to be removed and put onto the forehead and paint the face so it's more matching skin tone, one matching skin tone. And so I have a variant to the original Catwoman that I have. Okay, my next request. What's the next one? Oh yeah, the Hot Toys. This is a Hot Toys figure. I don't collect a lot of Hot Toys figures. You know, this is the only one. It's a true type body. It's just a generic body. And then, oops, too far. Scan it. And what happened recently to my Hot Toys figure is that its leg got broken. And it's not like Marvel Legends. It's like a just kind of harder plastic. And it broke the leg, and in order to fix the leg, which I will show you here, is it needs a bit of surgery. Okay, let's see. In order to fix his leg, you need to do several things. Not several things, it's a couple of things. This needs to be glued back together, which is kind of a given. Which, glued back together here. Let's zoom out. Glued back together here. That's done. That's easy. But here's the thing. In order to, and then this needs to be, once this is glued together, this is the calf, yeah, it needs to be glued inside into the piece that holds it in there. So it's kind of like this has to be glued in here, and as a result it will allow it to move. But the thing is, it's a very simple thing. I could do it myself, but in order to glue this and then articulate it, you need to break this part off. This needs to be broken off and then glued there or something. It's hard to explain. I can't really explain it that well, but it's kind of like glue this into there so it holds it, and then eventually you'll be able to articulate it like that. In order to glue it in there, you need to break this off or something like that. Once you see it, you'll understand. Just if you just look at it from the inside, you'll see exactly what I'm trying to say. Probably better than I can explain it. And this is just the washer that goes against, so it helps prevent the rubbing. But I would do it myself, but I don't know how to break. I don't want to break it. Not break it, but how do I explain? I'm pretty sure there's a customizer out there who knows how to break things and still be able to fix it or something. And I don't want to risk it because I'm not a customizer. That's it. I'm not a customizer, so I'm willing to ask for help. Pay for someone else to do this for me. Yeah, that's about it. Just this guy needs knee surgery pretty much. Okay, the next one I just mentioned, as mentioned, was the Abomination. Not the biggest customized fix, but I'm pretty sure it's very easy. As you can see, this can move up and this one can't. If I pull it up, I feel like I'm gonna break it. It's just tight in there. So I'm thinking that maybe someone can drill this open, pull it out, take it apart, and then move it freely, then put it back in. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm not a customizer, so I'll stop saying that now. Next one, same idea. Red Skull. This moves freely up and down. This one doesn't. It's gonna break. And I've had this figure for a while. It makes me kind of mad because I don't own it. This is the only Red Skull figure out there, really, if not the Chase figure one. And I can't fix it. I want this arm to go up, but it won't. So this one won't move, but this one will. So I need some help with that. Wonder Man, somewhat considered to be a replaceable figure. Same idea though. This one moves up. This one doesn't, and I feel like I'm gonna break it. And if someone can help me out with that, please. Okay. Some other easier ones, very easy. I guess I should be doing this technically, but then again, if I'm gonna get all this done, I might as well just add it in. This is just a TV stand. What I would like is just to fill this in with epoxy, the holes here. Fill it in with epoxy and just paint this all one color, you know, or paint the top half black or something, so it looks like, fill the holes in pretty much. Which leads up to my next one. This is a commission I got from Reg Customs. It's the J. Jonah Jameson Desk, right here. What's so special about it is that he removed the props and he filled in the holes with the props. See, J. Jonah Jameson. Here's the original. So I have two. Let me zoom in better. So I have two desks now. See? And per what Reg did is that he removed all the props. See? He removed all the props. And then he filled the holes in. Because he filled all the holes with epoxy. You can see a little bit of a dent. He filled all the holes with epoxy. And he put brown. He painted it all brown. So it's one color. And with all the props on top, he filled it in with epoxy and painted the bottoms of it. See? See? And then he even went as far as taking this apart. See? Like that. And then going like this. See, filled it. It was really well done. I really like what he did for me here. And now that I have another desk, I want the same thing done again, pretty much. Now I've asked Reg a couple times to do a commission, if I can get another commission from him, but he's busy. I'm pretty sure he has like a list of stuff. He's doing commission for everyone else. So I'm pretty sure other customizers can do this too. Just remove the props as he did here, you know. Paint this a darker brown like this one, I guess you can say. I want this to be identical pretty much, you know, and just fill the holes with epoxy and then take out the props and fill them in. And if you can go as far as like doing this, removing the phone so I can do this, really, it would be fantastic if you can. If you can do that for me. Yes. Got another desk. That's what I would like. That's a commission. And then finally, yeah, I'll just put it up there. Is the World War Hulk. It's broken. I don't know how to fix it. I turned it once and it just snapped. So if someone can fix it with the articulation still available, like a screw or something, would really mean a lot. That's pretty much it. There's not really much to say. I hope somebody out there, a customizer, watches this, and is able to do all these requests. I've had these figures for a while, and I always said to myself, eventually I'll learn how to fix them. But it's been like a year, and they're just hoarding in my room. And I'm the type of collector that, you know, just toss it out if I'm not going to use it. And I don't want to get rid of any of this stuff. I mean, I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff in the past, and these are the figures that I guess I would like to keep. You know, I mean, the stuff I've gotten rid of because I couldn't fix was like, it's a huge list, so I actually don't want to throw anything out, and I actually want to just try to get these fixed. If not, I'll just get new ones. But that's pretty much it. Sean Lee from the Stash Bin. I'm hoping that a customizer will see this and then fix it for me. I'm willing to pay for the cost. Alright, thanks. Thanks for watching. Peace.